I think I always had a knack for it, but I don't think I was conscious of it before. I think since I've become a black belt, I've become conscious of it now. And I feel like I can go to that well whenever I want to now in a lot of ways. Like if I'm looking for, creativity, or I'm looking for a move, whatever I'm looking for, I'm going to find something there, but I'm always looking. And I think I've always been kind of that mindset of looking. When I was a kid, I was always a tinkerer. Like I like to tinker with things and take shit apart. I couldn't always put it back together again. Your parents didn't always like that, but I would always start taking things apart and trying to dismantle things and then put them back together again, and dismantle them and put them back together again. And that's how I approach jujitsu. I look at it like I'm building something, right? So I'm going to put it together then, and then I'm going to reverse engineer it. Then I'm going to go, okay, well, that's interesting. So there's that choke from this position. Now, what if I did it from the opposite of that? Because jujitsu work, it's an easy framework to build from, right? Like it's 4 positions. So, if you can do a technique from the mount, if I flip it over, I could probably do it from the guard too. Well, that's interesting. Well, if I can do it from the front of the body, the guard, then I could probably do it from behind the body too. And if I can do it from behind the body, I could flip myself over backwards and try it too. You know what I mean? So it's like you start building these things. And I think if you're looking for stuff, you're going to find it. And I find most of the most interesting stuff in the kids class. And they do something like they're in the mount and you're teaching an armbar, right? So they go to bring their hips around and they don't go to the side, the armbar they're supposed to. They go to the other side, which is weird. Like the arm's laying backwards now, but then you're sitting there looking at it and the kid moves his hips in some weird way. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, there's like kind of a cool omoplata there, or there's like a triangle, you know what I mean? Like, and they're doing something that maybe like in most circles, a teacher might look at it and go, no, that's wrong. That's not the way you're supposed to do that. And so they, immediately don't do anything with it, where I'm the kind of teacher where I try to be open to learning everywhere. Like, where can I learn something? You know what I mean? I'll be holding my kids sometimes and I'm like, you're snuggling with your kid and you're like, oh shit, there's a wrist lock. You know what I mean?